One fall, television time remaining. The national heavyweight champion, Buzz Sawyer, against a tremendous athlete in Paul Orndorff.
You know, Gordon, I've watched Buzz Sawyer for a long while now. I watched him when he first came here. Since then, he's become the national champion, and he's a darn good wrestler. He wrestles like I used to wrestle, like Gene. He wrestles like Piper wrestles. He's a great wrestler. And when I look at a guy like, for instance, who was the kid that was out here a while ago talking about the excuse? He had a note from home not to be on television.
Oh, Kevin Sullivan.
Kevin Sullivan, yeah. Hey, Piper, you say that better than I do. You go, oh, Kevin Sullivan.
What, Mumsy wouldn't let him come? Is that what's wrong? What, no? I never needed a note. Even when I went, the guy listen, if I wanted to do something, if Mr. Anderson wanted to do something, Mr. Sawyer, if the national heavyweight champion wanted to do something, who would get there to do it? A note from Mumsy. Are you kidding me?
Great match going on in the ring. Paul Orndorff squares off once again. Buzz Sawyer gets the side headlock on Sawyer. Brings Sawyer to the canvas. Notice the way he distributes his weight and brings himself to the canvas at the same time. Now, good wide stance. Keeps Sawyer trying to take a shortcut. And it is Orndorff maintaining the advantage in the edge here.
You know, one thing that everybody's got to watch out for when they wrestle Sawyer is that power slam that Sawyer uses so effectively. You know, Piper and I have watched him, and when he gets in that, man, if he can turn that, in fact, Orndorff has better watch out right now, because Sawyer can go into it from a lot of different ways. But when he gets those arms hooked around the guy's waist, it's all over. Let me tell you.
He's got it. He didn't.
Almost. He almost had it with a long slam instead. I know what. Come on, Piper.
Paul Orndorff equal to the task, and I might mention, too, Orndorff has a great power slam.
You might mention it, but you don't have to, because I don't think there's any question. Sawyer's power slam is by far... Wait a minute, who's out there in the ring now?
Kevin Sullivan backed by a camera and watching the match, right within camera range, and certainly that seems to be... You were out there with Dr. X, Mr. Piper.
Yes, but I'm a gentleman. That's the difference. You see, and the difference between Sawyer and Orndorff, yes, they both have a tremendous power slam, but Sawyer is smart enough to know the counter. You see, he's thinking science, where Orndorff is just going out there. He's going out there just trying to execute his power slam. Sawyer has not only got the counter to Orndorff's power slam, he's got his own power slam. It's pure genius. It's Rubik's Cube. It's just what I would do. It's just what Mr. Anderson would do.
Indeed.
Piper is so right. He really amazes me with his vast knowledge of wrestling. I look at it from the meat and potatoes angle.
Beautiful move by Orndorff, but a good block by Sawyer. Good block by Sawyer.
Beautiful. Fantastic. Beautiful.
All right, Paul Orndorff and Buzz Sawyer, both of these men with outstanding amateur backgrounds, both of them with outstanding professional backgrounds, both men with magnificent expertise in the power slam, and this could be the difference in the match.
Could be the difference in the match, but you notice Sawyer just stalling, just wearing his opponent down. Do you notice how stupid Orndorff is in this situation? Well, how much power he's using with Sawyer. All he's doing is waiting until Orndorff starts stepping on his tongue, and then you watch Sawyer come on.
Kind of condition Orndorff is in, I don't believe you'll find him stepping on his tongue. Back on his feet, beautiful blind dropkick has Sawyer outside the ring. Buzz Sawyer dropkicked outside the ring.
Watch that Kevin Sullivan. Watch that Kevin Sullivan. He's not the man that I am. You watch him, he'll sneak up there.
Orndorff has studied in concentration here. And Sawyer outside the ring. Now moves back into the ring. And Nick Patrick warning Orndorff. Orndorff giving Sawyer ample opportunity to get back to his feet, and there was no interference from the outside.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Foley, but don't you think that Mr. Sawyer is using perfect tactics in this match? Don't you think that he's starting to confuse? Oh, wait for it.
Good block by Orndorff. He's got him. Almost a near pin.
That was only two.
Hey, Sawyer almost had that power slam on him, and I'm telling you, one guy can be lucky maybe one time, but you can't be lucky two times. And somewhere in there, Orndorff is going to make a mistake, and when he does, I guarantee you that power slam goes on him. Orndorff is going to... That starts him. Soften him up a little bit. Soften him up. That's what we're...
Forearm to the side of the head, one to the side of the jaw. Only seconds remaining now here on Georgia Championship Wrestling, and Buzz Sawyer closing in on Orndorff, a forearm across the chest. An outstanding match and a great bit of competition between these two. Good reversal by Paul Orndorff. Orndorff moves in on him now. Lateral press. Sawyer powers out before the count of 3. Time is just seconds remaining. Seconds remaining. Our time is completely gone, and this matter is still not resolved till next week. So long. And you might wonder where he gets his tremendous speed and his balance in the ring. I think part of it came from what we're going to see right now as we see Paul Orndorff in action. Watch for the jersey number 40 right now. And you're watching him in the final year of the University of Tampa career. There you see Orndorff. That's a nice little swing and moves out and keeps right on driving. And I think that's the thing, Paul, about you, is that you do have that great second effort.
Well, you know, Gordon, is just like wrestling. You got to have a lot of agility. You got to be able to move. You got to be able to go. We needed a touchdown there, and there was just a few minutes left in the game. We had to have it, and the good Lord put me across, and that's what happened.
And you can see Orndorff going back into the sidelines now, but keep your eye on that number 40 coming around.
You see that special helmet that I got there, Gordon? I had about 40 stitches in my eye 2 weeks prior to that game. They made me a special face mask. And, you know, it's just all how bad you want something. And this is what I've done for a living, and sports is my life. And, you know, I want it bad. I'll do whatever it takes to get what I want to.
Well, yeah, you say you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want, but I notice that you're never the one to initiate something outside the rules and regulations, but if somebody wants to go after you in that manner, you're ready for them.
Listen, I go by the rules as much as possible, but I can tell you one thing. If I got to fight fire with fire, I'll do it. I mean, I don't care. I'll do what I have to do to win a match. Now, if a guy wants to go out here and break every rule in the book, it can happen both. You know, 2 people can play that game, too. And I'll darn sure do it.
There you can see the intensity, Paul Orndorff, and once again, we'll take another look at this man who doesn't understand the meaning of the word quit, keeps driving, and carrying half the team with him as he, and just as well on the opposite side, too, I might add, that Paul Orndorff, offensively, defensively, an all-around athlete in all respects. And again, my congratulations to you, and congratulations on a fine victory.
Thank you very much, and I'm really happy to be here, and especially be beside you, because we are Florida boys.
You got it there, 10-4 on that. Paul Orndorff, and certainly want to thank you very much.
I just heard Jerry Brisco come out here, little Mickey Mouse come out here, saying all kinds of things about me, saying that I'm going to have to wrestle. You see, I don't have to do nothing, Mickey Mouse. You come out here, I already busted your leg one time. I've already proved to you who's the man. Who does this guy think he is? I'm a very special person. I am special because I do exactly what I want. I am special because I got lots of bucks to back me up. I'm a special... Yeah, hey, Mickey, who do you think you are going to tell me what I got? We're talking about a 10...
I know what
we're talking about a 10-pound calf that this guy, Tommy Rich, has been taking around, been nailing people in the head with, been banging all over the place. People have been all kinds of hurt. I ain't wrestling nobody, no time. I got all the kinds of money, Mr. Brisco.
You can take all that money and put it right back in your pocket, Mr. Piper, because there's one ruling that we have made, and that ruling is that you are going to be in the ring against Tommy Rich, 10-pound cast, and I'll take that money and shove it, boy, because there's one thing, you are going to wrestle.
You stink! That's what you do! I'll tell you something, mister. If I'm going to wrestle, people are going to have to pay. You see, you can either pay me now, brother, or you can pay me later. But if you pay me later, it's going to cost you a lot more, man.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, let's move right...